All right. Hello. Waiting for a special guest in the next 5 minutes. Hopefully you guys can see the stream starting because I cannot. Hold on one sec. Hey, can you guys see the stream? You can see me? All right, good. Because I was not sure. Is there a special guest coming to the house? Who is it? Okay, well, all right, cool. All right, I can't wait. Well, apparently we're going to have a special in-studio guest, which is why we're back streaming again. Did not know that was going to happen. So, yeah, we'll have a grand old time. We'll have a good time. Oy. Let's go. I don't see any lights. I don't know what's going on here. I thought I wrapped it up kind of nicely and concise, but I didn't realize that that Mike had other plans. He had other plans. Threw me through a loop. I didn't know that there was someone coming over. Should be fun though. Should have a good time. Hopefully they like gelatos because I got a 12-pack in the refrigerator. So now we wait. I know this is a really entertaining stream. I had things wrapped up in a nice, neat little bow, but now I gotta keep it going for my special guest, who hopefully will be here soon. And hopefully it's someone that I want to talk to. I'm just kidding. It'll be someone I want to talk to. Well, we'll see. Ugh. So you ever wonder why when like American soldiers die, our special guest is here. Let's go see who it is. Okay, thank you for joining us again. We have in studio Luke Rolfing.
What's up, homos?
Hey, so what's going on, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while.
Not much. I got in here and then I heard you were on stream, and I'm like, I might as well come over. Just got in yesterday.
He just got in yesterday. He's still crashing in a certain individual's house.
Yeah, just having a fun time.
All right. How long are you gonna be back in St. Louis?
I don't know. But I need a glass. I brought some Old Forester.
Let's go. Let's get this started. I need to get people back in here watching. Yeah. It's up in the studio now. Yeah. So, our good friend Luke Rolfing. I was really nervous for a second. I'm like, who are they sending to do this stream with me? What's going on here? What's the haps? And it happened to be Luke. So that's good news. Back in town. Yeah, I was hoping that's not who it was. So I'm like, they wouldn't do that to me. They wouldn't send him, because how could I ever get him to leave?
That would be hilarious, though.
It would be.
10-hour stream
10-hour stream. He dangles and he dangles and he streams. He live streams. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I want some whiskey. I'll do some whiskey for you. You probably should have. I don't know. Give me a mason jar or something. Oh, man. What a pleasant surprise. For some reason, I'm not seeing the stream show up on Splorf, but apparently, according to Mickey and according to the computer, we are streaming live right now. Oh, let's go. Cheers.
Cheers. Why do you have to set up the kitchen?
Because there's no light in the studio. There's a little lamp, so everything is really dark. So I brought everything down here, set up in the kitchen. Have a nice kitchen. So what have you been doing in Florida?
Just, the usual. Having a fun time, just,
Having a fun time.
A lot of the usual,
A lot of the usual stuff.
Great way to stay in shape,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. So we were talking earlier on stream. Nikki Haley announced her candidacy. Any thoughts on that? Because I think it's kind of funny.
I'm waiting for a sex tape to come out.
So am I. Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
The Nikki Haley sex tape's a real thing.
Give her some of that Nimrata. Yeah. No, I don't know. Obviously I'm not going to be supporting her because I don't believe in women in politics. You have better things to be doing with your time than playing.
Like getting Confederate flags taken down. The more important things in life.
Yeah, like literally, that's like the shining piece of her legacy.
Yeah.
Is getting the Confederate flag removed from, was that South Carolina?
Yeah,
where she
South Carolina. Whenever I see that flag dedicated to a bunch of losers, you guys are a bunch of losers.
Yeah.
I see it up there dedicated to you guys, just makes me sick.
Just makes me sick. You loser.
People are racist, it's just, if you're racist, you should just go home, dude.
Yeah, go home. Go home, racist.
Go home. Have something better to do, man.
Yeah.
Than hating someone based on, the color of their skin
or the content of their character, you know?
or like the just the length of their skull, something like that.
Yeah.
You hate someone for that, it makes no sense to me at all.
Yeah, the angle of their nose. What's that all about?
I don't understand that.
What's
all
about
I
that?
don't get it.
Their melanin content, Yeah. So, when am I going on the Stone Zone?
I don't know.
I'm serious. I'll talk to that fella. We'll have a good time.
So what have you been up to?
Oh,
Are you making pizzas yet?
No, I tried. Nick Cusimano is not the easy. Or sorry, I shouldn't name drop him like that. Nick Kuthrapali is not the easiest to. He has his own way of doing things.
Yeah, making pizzas inside of like an Indian restaurant always seemed kind of odd to me.
I know. It's just you make it on naan bread. That's what it.
You made your own pie, and he's like, Carl, what is this? You use the naan. Yeah. The customers, they used to the naan, Carl.
I'm like, we had a different creative direction, and it was very clear that I was not going to be able to control the aspects that I needed to for it to work.
Yeah,
so
creative
differences.
Yeah.
We're both artists in our own right, and it is what it is. But yeah, no, that's been going on here. I'm back in school getting my graphic design degree because I want to get some more commissions and make some more money doing that instead of hucking pizzas for a living. What's the weather like in Florida? I bet it's beautiful.
It was all right. I was in D.C. for the past week, but yeah.
What were you doing in D.C.?
I was just down there hanging out, and I had some people I needed to meet with and stuff. It was a good time. You saw my video in the Capitol building.
I did. Oh yeah, that's right. I did see that. You were within the velvet rope, so it was very kosher.
Yeah.
Very halal tour.
I had to go through security and stuff, so it was all.
Yeah,
It wasn't like what those other guys did,
Yeah, those rapscallions.
Sick, dude. When I think about those people just walking around the Capitol building, they went through no screening whatsoever. It makes me furious.
Some of them went through windows instead of through the screening.
It makes me sick, It makes
if I had one of them here, I'd give them the what for.
Yeah, they don't let them get what they really deserve. They're throwing them, they're putting them, but they're putting them behind bars. So I can't, give them the real street justice they deserve.
Oh yeah, no, can't. Man.
What they did to our democracy, dude? Can you believe that? What they did to our democracy?
Democracy dies in the darkness.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly,
and that was one of the darkest days in American history.
Dude, that day I bought 5 gift subscriptions to the Washington Post and gave it to a bunch of my friends and family.
You gave me one.
How fragile democracy is,
yeah.
and how if we don't subscribe to the Washington Post, it's just gonna go down the drain. It just
It'll
shows
die.
how close it was. How close we were to our entire government going crumbling down. We were about to be under fascism, man. Can you imagine that? It'd be terrible.
Yeah, maybe the trains would run on time instead of derailing every fucking day.
Yeah, that's the thing about democracy. Sometimes it's messy. Sometimes a train derails. Sometimes, they light, what was it? Remember many, pounds of, that latex stuff that's bad for you.
Yeah.
You die when you breathe it in. Sometimes that happens, but that's the thing about democracy is, it's not perfect.
It's the price you gotta pay for living in a
things
society.
go wrong in democracy. I mean, people, people vote against, against people's liberties. They vote to, pass gun control laws. They let people kill babies. I mean, but that's just the cost to pay for democracy, man. It's just, it's not perfect.
It's the price.
Yeah.
It's the price we all pay with our tax dollars, and it's what we vote
for. It's not perfect. I mean, it's democracy. We spend trillions of dollars overseas killing people. It's democracy. We can't secure our borders because it's not perfect. If we did, it would be perfect, and it wouldn't be democracy anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It makes sense, right?
Democracy works best when there's just utter chaos. That is it's a staple of democracy. The retarded majority having their will on the minority. That's what we like to see here in the United States.
Exactly, yeah.
And they threatened it that day on January 6th. So.
Yeah, and I saw this one guy in there smoking a cigarette. He was smoking a cigarette, dude. Can you believe that?
Fuck that.
In the halls of power, dude. Are you kidding me?
I hope that guy is in federal prison.
I wish a whole lot worse, man. I wish he was right here, right now. You know what I'd do?
Yeah.
I'd put him in a chokehold
I'd
here.
I'd give him a
full Nelson, dude. I'd put him down here. I'd jump on the table, and it'd be a lot worse than anything that the justice could do, because you know what I'm saying?
I'd give him a big old kiss.
Yeah, I'd give him a fucking swirly, dude.
All right, well, teach their own. Oh man, so you were at a Trump rally a couple months ago. What was that like?
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, a lot of it started raining at the end, so I got all wet. But
because I've never been to a post 2020 rally. I've only been to one in 2015 when he was at the Peabody Opera House. So I don't know what was the at Peabody. It's now called the Keel, or no, not the Keel. It's now like the Stifle Theater. Anyway, what was the energy at like a post-loss Trump rally?
Oh,
it seemed fun.
There was a lot of Hispanics. It was Miami. There was a lot.
I was gonna say Florida, and especially Miami. I imagine you had the Latinos for Trump in full force.
Oh yeah, no, they were all out in full force. Latinos for Trump. Their whole squad was out there.
Donald Trump. If you don't know, it's a banger. You should watch it.
I like how they say Donald Trump. They say Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Yeah. Hey, Donald Trump.
Yeah, they love that orange guy.
He's interesting. I don't know. The comments about the public executions was pretty interesting.
We're gonna execute him. I talked to this guy.
Excuse me. We're gonna kill them all. We're gonna.
China. I talked to him in China.
Billions must die. We're gonna kill them all.
We're gonna do it. That's the only way to stop it.
We're gonna make America.
They call it fast trial.
We're gonna make the streets run red.
And then they kill him. That's
we just straight kill him.
We're just gonna kill him.
Oh man. Yeah, we've missed you here in St. Louis.
Yeah.
It's good to have you back here. That was a nice, pleasant surprise. To have our very own Luke Rolfing join us.
Yeah, I heard they give you your own show on here. I heard it was like a Make-A-Wish Foundation thing.
Yeah, I had to do a lot of favors for people.
Yeah, a lot of favors.
A lot of things I'm not proud of. Yeah, they didn't think I had the gumption to go live by myself, but after some events transpired, they were reassured of my whill and my wit. Ugh.
Yeah, I heard one guy. 2 of the guys just stopped showing up to work.
As far as I'm concerned,
stopped showing up. They said, "I have some other engagement."
Ooh,
I'm like, what do you mean some other engagement? You guys are, you know, what you guys are on this network that like 10 people watch. What other engagement could you have that's more important, man?
Sorry, we're booked up for the next 4 years. Ooh,
Yeah,
like
fucking divas, dude.
You deal with it a lot in the media business.
Yeah, the showbiz, you know, like
yeah, it is what it is, you know. Some tasty whiskey.
Yeah, it's Old Forester. It's good stuff.
Oh yeah, Old Forester. I recommend. Sponsored by Old Forester. Not really though.
Old Forester's our sponsor for the evening.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's great. All right, so we're gonna kind of backtrack now that I have someone here with me. So, what's your take on this whole balloon business? I find it to be one of the funniest stories of recent times, just because of how both sides are talking about the issue. What's your take? What's the Luke Rolfing take?
I don't know, dude. I just, if you would have just had me right there with, my 22 Plinker out there in Montana, I would have taken care of it so quickly.
Amen. Amen, brother. He would have
one shot up there. I would have gone down. The fact that these libtards couldn't figure out how to do that. I've shot shots with my 22 way further out than that. It's no problem.
I don't know if you heard, but one of the balloons that they shot down in Canada was not from any foreign nation. It was from an amateur balloon club comprised mainly of 12-year-olds called the Bottle Cap Battalion, and we spent almost $1 million shooting that balloon down. Yeah, that was just a rehash of the first stream. I shouldn't have ended, but anything else you'd like to add?
Nothing I can add on that, really. I think that these libtards knew what they were doing. Would have been taken care of really quickly.
Amen. Would have been put to bed.
If we would have just had like Kid Rock out there to just do like get up a good sound system and have him play bow with the bow to bang,
diggy
have him
diggy.
play that. Just the sound of that would have taken that balloon down. Just such a raw American talent could have done that so quickly.
So true. So true. You like chiladas, Luke?
I've not really gotten into them.
Oh, they're great. They're great. So you don't know when you're going back to? Is this going to be a longer visit or?
Probably. I don't know.
Cool. Good times. I've missed you. When was the last time you were in town? Even like October or something?
No,
it's been a minute.
January, beginning of January.
I didn't see you, did I?
I don't know if you saw me. I left right after New Year's.
Oh.
Or just before New Year's. I don't remember which one. Yeah, just before New Year's.
Son of a bitch. You think you're gonna make Florida your forever home?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Well, it's hot. It is hot in here. It's getting toasty. I was sweating a lot bringing all this stuff down from the studio, trying to get everything set up right before the stream. All right. Well, I've run out of things to talk about, and I think I've gotten a little bit too tipsy to keep this entertaining. But we had our special guest, Luke Rolfing. Always a pleasure to get your 2 cents of the happenings in our world. So I think this part 2 to CARLCAST episode 2 has concluded. Good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in again if you did. If not, maybe you'll watch the replay. I don't know. Bye-bye and good night.